Hey everyone! So today we're going to talk to 8 different immigrants from a bunch of different countries, and we've asked them how they feel about life in Canada.
Like us, right now, they're all like event servers. And we know it doesn't truly reflect the realities of immigrants.
But we still hope it'll give you guys a generic view about how life is over here. Let's go!
I came to Canada basically because there was a lesson on YouTube, like everybody grows weed and that was legal, and I'm like, okay, shit, it's dope. My dad was supporting me because, you know, our country is getting bad and the president quite a dick.
I'm studying here. I'm doing a graduate course. I just never really saw a future in Brazil. Inequality is so huge and it's like slapping you in the face wherever you go.
I was prepping for CAT, which was an MBA in India. I just gave a shot at IELTS, scored a good score, and it was just a random decision coming here.
Tout simplement parce qu'en fait, j'avais juste envie de prendre une année de pause dans mes études, juste une année voilà, pour découvrir de nouvelles choses et aussi pour améliorer mon anglais. C'est pour ça que je suis pas allé par exemple vers le Québec ou Montréal.
其实一开始是我姐姐想来，因为她很喜欢美国、加拿大，然后她就问我说，反正我在台湾大学毕业，也不知道未来想干嘛。那在这边读2年就可以有3年工作签，那你要不要来试试看？
Honestly, I didn't plan to go here, but I did like have my internship in the US, 2020, and then after that, the pandemic happened. Because in the US, I only have a J1 visa when I came here, and then here I can get like a student visa.
Started off actually as my second option. My first choice was Australia. I wanted to do hotel management. One more choice was Germany, but it's a bit over our budget, honestly.
I didn't really want to start like a career. I graduated like last year and it didn't feel like much of a graduation, like spending 2 years at home. So
Yeah.
I just kind of wanted to get out and do some
Middle
stuff.
of the pandemic and all.
Yeah.
Je pense que la vie ici, elle est vraiment bien, mais elle est quand même chère, pour être honnête. Que ce soit louer des appartements, la nourriture aussi. Moi qui suis français, qui aime bien manger des bonnes choses, la vie est plus chère, pour être honnête. Mais les salaires peuvent compenser.
我觉得，因为台湾的收入相较来说，虽然消费偏低，但是收入也偏低，所以整体来说，其实我觉得差不多。但是因为我在台湾的时候，我是住家里，光房租就省了很多钱，所以我觉得有点难比较。但这里的食物确实是贵很多，如果你不会自己煮饭的话。
那平时如果自己在家怎么办？
泡面。
In Russia, for 200 bucks, I can get a 1 month of rent in a condo. Right now I'm paying $650 for the basement with in the townhouse. So it's pretty much a good deal because that's a basement, but I'm not getting light, but it's fine. I get used to it. So just find yourself some job, find yourself somewhere to sit, and you're good.
Really expensive here. I know that things have changed a lot in the last few months in the UK, but rent in here is ridiculous. It's like easily double of what it is in the UK. Where I've lived in Aberdeen in Scotland, it's very cheap. I was paying something like £400 a month for rent. Whereas here it's like 600-800.
Cost of living wise, downtown's been practically very high.
Right.
I spent about over $1,000 for rent every month. And quality of life, quite good here, apart from late nights in certain areas, especially in downtown. There's a lot of areas where you have shelter homes, a lot of homeless people.
Moi je suis quelqu'un qui dépense pas beaucoup. Et je vais dire 2500-3000 $ canadiens. On peut pas faire des folies évidemment.
4-5千块的话，你还比较可以有存钱，然后又可以比较放心的，就是花钱在吃东西、买东西上面。还有一段距离啦，但是就是要看，因为我现在是做服务业嘛，服务业的时数本来就不稳定，忙的时候赚的钱多，不忙的时候就赚比较少。
I'd say about probably at least $3,000 a month, I think, comfortably. With a social life, but that's for a single person. I can imagine for like a family or a couple.
Well, that depends if you want a comfortable life now or if you're aiming for like something in the future. If you want to buy a house, you won't. I would be very comfortable with like 3.5K. People complain all the time that food is so expensive, but I'm vegan, so food is very cheap for me.
Je savais que j'allais pas rester ici pour du long terme. Dans tous les cas, je savais que c'était qu'1 an au maximum et que j'allais pas faire plus que ça à l'étranger. Honnêtement, moi personnellement, je le ferai pas, mais je peux comprendre qu'il y ait beaucoup de gens qui ont envie de le faire parce qu'il y a vraiment beaucoup de... En fait, il y a beaucoup d'atouts ici, que ce soit les opportunités de travail comme j'ai dit, le salaire qui est quand même bon.
会，因为反正我工签有3年嘛， 就是3年过后再看留不留得下来，留不下来就是走回去。
Very nice. I can see a good future. I feel like in Canada you can dream of doing anything that you want.
Probably not, no, to be honest. I mean, it's a great place to come and visit and like live for a few years, but I don't think I've got long-term prospects here, unfortunately. Well, I was kind of struggling for one specific thing because I was quite good at maths in school and I quite like business studies, so I thought economics was a good mix of the two. My friend has the same degree as I do, but he went to a better university and he's absolutely struggling.
And I've never been anywhere better. I don't want to go back to Russia right now because there is a war and my family doesn't support it.
I think the worst thing here is the weather.
Okay.
Yeah, especially winter. Because in the Philippines we have only summer. The best thing for me is like the culture. Like there's a lot of cultures, like Asians, Vietnamese.
The worst thing is that life in Canada is really about work. This is very bad to say, but I feel like in Brazil, if you work a lot, it's because you're poor. Yeah, maybe I'm just privileged.
The most amazing thing is the work culture. I have worked in India for 2 years. I worked as a Java developer in an IT company. The managers can call you at 11 p.m., 12 a.m. calling you to do this shit. Like if client complaints come and like they pressurize you and it's so stressful. Like here, it's decided that you're gonna work from 9 to 5. The managers itself will tell you like, you know, the time is done and like you guys can clock out. We'll see you another day. The thing that I don't like is sometimes I just feel unsafe and threatened by the people around me. The easy access to weapons and people who are like who consume a lot of drugs.
La meilleure chose en général, c'est l'atmosphère de la ville et c'est aussi le fait de se sentir vraiment en sécurité ici. N'importe quelle heure, je me sens bien ici. Quand je sors du travail tard, c'est pas un problème. La chose la plus frustrante pour moi, c'est la nourriture ici, pour être honnête. Non mais c'est vrai, je vais être honnête parce que on sent que c'est pas la même chose. Vraiment, c'est quelque chose qui frustre, quoi, pour être honnête. Voilà, c'est pas grave, c'est pas quelque chose de grave, mais s'il y avait ce petit plus, ce serait encore mieux.
我不会煮饭，所以如果我没有上班的话，因为就没有东西可以吃，就要自己煮东西很麻烦。然后这里的很多超市买的东西都分量比较大，然后一个人很常煮不完就要丢掉，或是没有人分，我觉得有点浪费。我觉得最开心应该是我10月的时候有去魁北克玩，它的 Old Town 就是整个城市很漂亮，然后那个枫叶很漂亮，整个颜色就是让你那个氛围，天气又很好的时候，心情就会很好。最不开心应该就是每天上班就会很累，有时候就还是会有点负面，再加上遇到很烦的客人跟很烦的主管的时候，你就会负面情绪爆棚这样，对。
Until I graduated from my college, I wasn't independent, you know, I wasn't earning on my own. And that is like I'm 20 years old and I'm not earning. Here, student of age of like 13 or 14, they're working part-time, they're earning their own shit and they spend how they like.
Franchement, je parlais du travail tout à l'heure. Ici, les gens ils n'ont pas peur, je pense, de vraiment travailler beaucoup pendant un certain temps et sans râler. Je pense que c'est quand même le truc qui diffère de la France où on est beaucoup plus à faire moins d'heures, à être beaucoup plus carré dans le travail, où on fait ce nombre d'heures-là, cette semaine-là, et pas plus, pas moins, et c'est comme ça. Moi qui vis à Paris depuis 6 ans, c'est quand même approximativement vraiment la même chose.
Yeah, just a big city, basically.
Ouais, c'est ça.
People are a lot friendlier here and like nicer. Everyone's very genuine, whereas in the UK there's like everyone like kind of takes jabs at each other and it's like very like mocking and
Lots of sarcasm,
yeah,
irony.
Yeah, people are friendly there, but it's it's a little bit more sarcastic.
In the Philippines, it's like more conservative. Here, it's much like all the people are like they know all the things in here.
Okay, so they're very open to different, like different possibilities.
Yes.
It's a bit of a tricky thing, but there's a lot of diversity here. Okay. But the way how it's kind of segregated in parts. They say they're diversity. They say like yes, we're very inclusive.
Very politically correct.
Yeah, but a lot of times a certain community can feel that yes, they're not as inclusive as they say. I'd say that's one of the biggest cultural iffiness. Yeah, exactly.
Everyone is smiling, and I'm like, what the fuck? First moment I was like, why do people smile at me just for like me passing by? And then I realized that's their culture. when you smile, they smile back, and you get this, you know, this feeling, this warm feeling inside. It's really good. I was never feeling that in Russia. Like, if you smile at Russia with no reason, like everyone else will be like, why are you smiling? You're not having a good life, are you?
Yeah, I do miss my culture, my food, my relatives a little bit. The fact that I'm here alone, no one to kind of like be there to
Lean
care.
on.
Yeah, you kind of just get so involved in your own things and like your own time that you kind of forget to give them some time.
Like, is it hard to adjust to the idea that now you're doing a completely different thing?
Like mentally, yes. I've met lots of Brazilians that are in the same situation as me, that they used to work like even devs, like developers, and now they work server jobs and stuff. And we always speak like it's weird because we never expect ourselves to be doing this.
I used to work at a burger place, so my employer used to exploit us, and you know, he used to push us to, you can literally not stop. You always have to run on your feet from back and forth. Even if there's nothing to do, you have to find work to do. And I mean, you cannot even drink water. It was less than minimum wage. I used to get 12 bucks there.
现在就是 part time，然后我找2份工这样。
一个星期大概多少个小时是工作？
应该超过50个小时吧。有时候时数比较少，或是可能没有班的时候，班比较少的时候就会比较有点压力。就是既然你都选择要出来的话，你就会对这些东西都做好心理准备，所以我就会觉得还好，就是我要活得下去都还不错这样。
OK，
谢谢。
So that's it. Thank you for watching for this episode.
Please let us know if you like this sort of content and we should do more of it. And see you next time.
Bye.